On this episode of Honda K24 swapping our MX-5 Miata, Matt wears a GoPro on his head, we heat up the forbidden Gatorade, and we do the Miata thing at the gas station. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very exciting episode of the K-Swap Miata here. In today's episode, we are taking this car for the first drive. So what we need to do is get it out of this driveway here. We haven't tested the clutch on the ground, so Matt's gonna go ahead, hop in it, make sure everything feels good with the clutch, make sure we could pull out of this garage here where we just built this thing. And then once it's out there, we'll let it warm up, make sure everything seems good with it, and then we'll be taking it for its first drive. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
All right, hopefully first little drive here. Let's see how it goes. Starts up beautifully, that's really nice. Something's vibrating under the hood, but I think it's just like the intake against the hood.
It grabs really low.
First drive under its own power, I would say that went pretty well there. Really, actually, no problems at all so far, as long as he'll be able to stop and disengage the clutch. Looks like he was able to. That is awesome. Okay, Miata, moving under its own power. How'd it feel?
It feels cool. It's really loud in here. The clutch is grabbing a little low, so we might have to work on that.
Okay.
But we'll see. I'm excited to rip it around the block.
Yeah. Should I get in now, or do you want to look at stuff first? All right.
Oh, my coolant gauge actually works. How nice.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on the coolant temps. I'm gonna do a quick lap.
We're going under its own power here.
Oh my god.
AFRs look pretty good for that. Nothing that I thought was alarming so far.
Okay. Coolant temps still look good.
Yeah, so far everything's looking fine to me.
Alright, I'm literally just gonna do a square.
Sounds good.
Woo, that revs quick.
Yeah, it does.
Little rev match there. Dude, I love the sound.
Yeah, this is awesome.
It sounds like it's so eager to go. It feels like it's really eager to go.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're probably pretty much coasting around right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still good. Coolant temps at 185.
Okay.
I could smell something burning off. It's probably just the stuff on the header.
Yeah, we'll check when we get back.
Yeah. Coolant temps up to about 204 now.
Okay, we're gonna stop right up here then. Oh, come on, buddy. 204 isn't alarming. God damn it.
Not.
Let's go. I'm going.
That Honda wants to join the Honda gang over here. CRV wants to come check out the K-Swap.
Sheesh! Alright, you think leave it out here or back in the garage?
Well, I'd leave it out here.
Okay. I'm gonna let it sit for a second. 208, to see if it calms down a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going up to 216.
How'd it feel?
Dude, it's so ready to rip hard. I thought, like, okay, I'm gonna be able to like control myself and like not be tempted to rip it hard. It's so ready to go. I want to put my foot down hard, but I can't with the base map. I don't want to.
Yeah, no, we're gonna try to take it pretty easy with this thing until it gets a proper tune. But that was the first drive. I would say pretty successful.
Yeah,
definitely loud in there.
I was just gonna
say. But yeah. We're going with it. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys, that was absolutely awesome. I'm just so happy with how that went. Matt is also so happy. He's so excited. I could tell. He's still a little nervous, but he's so happy, and that went really awesome.
Dude, I'm so happy that it's working.
Yeah.
It was so much time and like, I don't know, it's on a little bit of a crunch schedule, so.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm glad it moved under its own power. and we could drive it around the block. That's huge.
Yeah, that was a absolutely awesome first step. Towards the end of the series, we'll do a video on how long we actually spent working on this car to give you guys an idea if you wanted to K-swap your own Miata. But like I said, that'll be after this thing gets tuned. After we do more videos on it, we'll go more in depth on the build for timeline, costs, and what you could expect if you're gonna swap one of these cars. But yeah, it is awesome to have this thing driving around under its own power after all that time. Alright, so we're just getting this thing up on ramps now so we get the nose up. We're going to try to bleed the coolant system here, get any air pockets that are out, and get this thing all ready to go so it doesn't build too much heat in there. We got some big ones.
Okay.
Alright, so that first little initial coolant bleed there, we got a lot of air out, and then the temperatures started to get a little bit higher than we were hoping to see. So we're letting the car cool down now. A lot of that air has escaped with new coolant taking its place, so hopefully next time will be better and we'll do this process again. Alright, now we're going to go do a quick gas station run, so we'll switch over to the first person point of view on Matt's head, and you could go for a drive with us. Sounds like a Honda.
Oh yeah.
This thing is crazy loud in here.
Hope it smooths out a bit. That higher RPM.
It seems like it revs pretty quick.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, everything's vibrating right now.
Oh yeah. Different things at different RPMs.
Yep.
I gotta learn these rev matches.
I know, it's a whole new engine to learn now.
Oh man, how's the coolant temp?
204. Yeah, I should have been keeping my eye on that.
I might take a right here just so we can keep moving.
We're still at 204.
Okay.
We're up to 206.
Okay.
208.
Yeah.
Just for a precaution.
Yep.
212.
Okay. I don't think it's nearly as loud outside as it sounds inside.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Alright, so we didn't end up going all the way to the gas station because the coolant temps got a little bit high again, and we just got at home and popped the hood, and we got a little bit of a oil spray throughout the engine bay, so we're trying to figure out what that is. There's oil on the valve cover there, on that front timing cover, and I don't know if that oil could have leaked off of that cover down there. What's that cover, Matt?
That covers the timing chain tensioner.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it could have been from that. It looks like there's potentially a little drop below that. Okay. But there's definitely the oil pan drip, but I don't know how oil would have came up from that.
The spray is what confuses me a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll keep digging into that. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see, but when we started this process, the coolant was at that upper little band right there, and now we got the volume of air out that's the difference between that and down to the coolant that's currently in this funnel. So that's a lot of air. We're going to try to take this thing for another test drive now and see if it overheats or gets really hot like it was last time. We don't think so, but we don't want to jinx it. We'll take it for a drive and see how it goes. Yeah, the intake temps are just crazy high, but we'll sort that out once we actually route the intake better.
If you guys have any ideas for it, shoot us a message. I'd love to see your solutions.
Yeah,
this sucks.
Yeah, definitely let us know, because the NA is kind of hard to route the intake because it has the pop-up lights in the way. We get a lot of street cred for keeping those pop-ups, but yeah, it makes it hard to route the intake. So if you guys have any ideas, let us know down below, and we're gonna do something better than what we have now. Even on my turbo car, intake temps are like 30 degrees lower than this on boost.
Jeez.
Right now our coolant temps are staying dead on 185, so
awesome.
that's what we should be seeing.
I like to see it.
Yeah. We're still getting quite a bit of vibration here, but I mean, we got those hard mounts in here, so that's sort of to be expected, and all in all, I think this is driving really well right now.
Me too.
Your rev matches came a long way since yesterday too.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, in your sleep. So the coolant temps actually dropped even farther, so that's good.
Excellent. I'd love to see that. I'm so tempted to get on it.
Yeah. It's torquey. How much throttle was that?
I don't know, maybe 50%. Yeah, I'm a really bad judge of it though with my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the gas station. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Starts right up.
It's like a real car. If this was tuned, I'd do a fat burnout around this car.
Oh yeah.
Pop. That sets you up so nicely to transition into it.
Yeah. This feels really good.
Yeah. Low pull.
Oh yeah.
Tiny pull.
Was that full throttle or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that feels torquey because that was third gear from like 2,500 RPM or so.
Like 3,000 maybe?
3,000, okay. VTEC still has not kicked in though.
Not kicked in.
Not yet.
The tack likes to jump around a lot. I think it's just all the vibration.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, our coolant temps are even lower now. We're like, we're good.
Mint!
Hell yeah.
Dude, I love this. As soon as they come out with rubber mounts though, right in.
Oh yeah, those are going in.
Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not taking it to redline at all, but I like that sound.
Right now, if we were in a stock Miata, it would have felt like you were going full throttle right there.
Oh yeah. That's full throttle, low RPM pulls.
That felt good. That feels like my car on like 8 PSI and high RPMs right there.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be awesome once we could compare the two cars too.
I'm really excited.
That's gonna be sweet.
I want to see what it does on like. I want to make sure I'm not destroying anything by doing like little full throttle stuff.
Yeah. Your AFRs are pretty rich like that, so I don't think you're gonna hurt anything. They're borderline like a little more rich than I would like them. They're like 11.5. All right, I'm now in the driver's seat of the K-Swapped Miata.
Oh yeah. Dude, this sounds so good.
Yeah, this is so torquey. Like I feel like I'm at 10% throttle right now, and
right?
it just goes. Wow. Yeah, this thing is so torquey, and that throttle response is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving it like no throttle right now, and it is just eager.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, still feels like a Miata, and this one feels particularly good with this suspension. So this is awesome.
I'm hyped about this.
Dude, I cannot wait until we could rip this thing.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, right now there's a lot of drone and a lot of vibration.
Yeah.
That's definitely like the biggest takeaway that I'm noticing with this is those mounts are loud.
Yeah.
But like, once you get this on track with these mounts, I feel like it would be awesome.
Oh, it'll be great for that.
But since you drive it, yeah, you'll want your earplugs. Yeah.
We went from 180 at the light to 182.
Man.
I'm pretty confident we got enough air out of it.
Yeah, I think we did a really really good job leading it that second time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was tricky. For everyone that's trying to do this swap, you got to lift the nose super high and just be really patient with it, because I don't know, the first time we thought we did a good job and we clearly didn't. Man, it is so hard to not just mat the gas on this thing.
Right? You can give it a little bit right now if you want.
That is quite torquey, and that's in third at lower RPM.
That feels better as a passenger.
All right, so now we're doing a bit of damage control after our first drive here. We did get a leak from that radiator hose right there, so we just put on a better hose clamp. We had this dual hose clamp sort of hacked together set up because that's all we had at the time, so Matt's just putting one on there. Should do the trick. And then we also have an oil leak coming from the oil pan, from what looks like that seam right there from the oil pan to the block and that front timing cover. So that's something that we're also going to have to try to seal up, hopefully without taking that oil pan back off. Alright guys, and with that, that's going to wrap up this episode of our first drive with this K24 Miata. I was pretty impressed with it. It definitely has a lot more torque than a stock Miata. Obviously, we weren't ringing this thing out because we do want to get it dyno tuned. That's going to be in an upcoming video. Right now, let us know down below what you think this thing's going to make for power and torque. And the winner will get a sticker pack sent to them for free. What do you think of the first drive here?
Dude, I'm so hyped about it. I know it's not making full power right now, but I'm already so excited with what I can feel down low, and I just can't wait to be able to ring it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. So if you want to see the next episode of the series right now, you could head over to my Patreon page. That video is live there. If you want to see it here on the channel, you'll have to wait a little bit longer, but either way, it's gonna be awesome, so subscribe so you don't miss it. Hope you stick around for the next one.